Hi there. My name is Adele Shoemaker, and I'm a bioenergy and biological waste management student here at OSU NITI. And today I'm going to be talking about the removal of nitrogen and phosphorus from water, and how we do it, how it ends up there, and how can we stop it from happening in the first place. So the major issue in treating wastewater is the amount of phosphorus and nitrogen that can be found in the water. Various amounts of these nutrients are found in wastewater, industrial wastewater, municipal wastewater, and agricultural wastewater. So what can be done to fix this? How do we stop it? How does the phosphorus and nitrogen end up in there in the first place? Well, today we're going to be talking about that and all of the little bits and details that go into treating it and what we can do to stop it in the first place. Thank you for listening. And that is how we treat wastewater, especially in the parts of removing nitrogen and phosphorus. Thanks. Have a good day. So, how does the nitrogen and phosphorus end up in the water in the first place? The nutrients are found in runoff from wastewater, industrial water, municipal wastewater, and farm runoff. But the biggest contributor is runoff from farming. Too much fertilizer is often used to treat soil if it's become too damaged, too dry, just a poor quality. But if too much is added on, the rainwater can wash it away into streams, lakes, rivers, fresh water sources. This causes harmful algae blooms, depletion of oxygen, killing of fish, and a depletion of overall life in these areas. This in turn, of course, harms humans. We lose a food source from fish and birds, and then we also lose more oxygen in the air because plants are no longer producing oxygen from photosynthesis due to the algal blooms covering the water surface. And aside from actual harm to us, physical harm, there's a foul smell that's created from the algal blooms due to the high amount of nitrogen and phosphorus. This smell can be really foul and toxic smelling. So, what can we as consumers do to help solve this problem? More often than not, the phosphorus and nitrogen are found in chemical products, cleaning supplies, such as detergents, bleach. So as long as if we continue to use less and we dispose of them properly, and as long as everyone contributes, the problem can go away a lot sooner than we would think. Of course, the most major issue is fertilizer from farm animals. If farmers were to use less fertilizer and to rotate their crops often and with good measure, we wouldn't have as much runoff. If farms were not located super close to fresh water sources, that also helps. Another way we can help with fertilizer is if farmers start using reuse products. More often than not, I'm sorry. And one of those buildings that does that here in Worcester is Quasar. Quasar is a biorefinery that takes animal waste and turns it into methane. Of course, any leftover sludge can be turned right back to the farms and they can use it as fertilizer. Of course, this helps Quasar because they're making money. The farms are saving money. Quasar will take your money. The farms are making money. Quasar is doing better for the world. Thanks, Quasar. So, what about nitrogen and phosphorus removal in wastewater? Well, let's start at the beginning. So, when wastewater effluent is brought in, large particles are removed. Sand, grit, dirt, rags, you name it, sticks, stones, bones. And then eventually it is brought into anaerobic digestion, where oxygen is added in through steps, stirring, mixing, whatever it might be the case. There the nitrogen and phosphorus is removed. Obviously, I'm not the best person at explaining this, so here, watch this video, thanks!